Hello everyone, welcome to my science video about reflection. For this experiment, we'll be looking at this small bowl of sugar, white sugar to be specific. Now it might look like white sugar and it is called white sugar after all, but white sugar is actually somewhat transparent. We'll be proving this by sprinkling some sugar on a piece of colored paper. Now that the sugar is laid onto the colored paper, you can see that some grains appear to be transparent, and some grains look white. The grains of sugar that appear white is because of the light they reflect. If you look closely at the sugar, you'll notice that they come in crystal-like or cube-like shapes. This helps with the reflection of light, and it really helps when they're put together in a container. This is also the case sometimes for salt. We'll now move on to the next activity for reflection. Welcome back to my science video. For this experiment, we'll be looking at this piece of aluminum foil. Look at your reflection on the piece of foil. You can see it clearly. This is because of the foil's smooth surface. This is called a normal reflection. Now crumple it, then fold it back open again. Now that you've folded open the aluminum foil, you can see that the reflection is distorted. This is due to the uneven surface of the foil since you've crumpled it. This type of reflection is called a diffuse reflection. Now we'll move on to the refraction activities.
Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you a simple experiment featuring the refraction of light. Let's go! For this experiment, we're going to need a piece of paper, a marker, and a glass of water. Next, get your piece of paper and draw two arrows going in the same direction. Draw one at the top, then one at the near bottom. After drawing the two arrows, you can now fill your glass with water. Step 3, which is lowering your piece of paper behind the glass of water. Now observe what happens at the arrows. Is it a magic trick? Well, in physics, the concept that you observe in the simple experiment is called refraction, or the bending of light. How does refraction work, you ask? Refraction occurs when light travels from one medium to another, such as air to water or vice versa. In the experiment that I showed you earlier, the light traveled through the air, then passed through the glass cup into the water, then finally exited the glass cup and through the air again. The light bends when it reaches the glass cup, then bends again and travels its way out of the cup and onto the air again. And as a result, the light crosses its path and the image appears to be flipped horizontally. That's all for the refraction experiment. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for watching.
This refraction demonstration is a fairly known but iconic one. It's done by putting a straight object like a skewer or a pencil inside a glass of water. You will see that in the water, and in some places near the air, the image of the object changes. This is because of light passing through different mediums will distort the image due to the difference of the speed of light in different mediums. That's all for this demonstration. You'll now move on to light dispersion. For this demonstration of light dispersion, we have a glass of water and a glass bowl with a pattern carved into it. First, put some water into the bowl. Then get a piece of paper and place it under the bowl. Now that you have the paper under the bowl, get a light and shine it over the bowl and the paper. The light shining through the glass will disperse or separate and will display a faint greenish yellow color. This is because of the different frequencies of light changing depending on what's going through, which is why the greenish yellow color showed. That's all for this demonstration. Welcome back to my house for the dispersion demonstration. For this demonstration, we have 3 different colored pieces of cellophane: blue, green, and red. What we're going to do first is to shine a white light. When it's on, you can put different colors of cellophane over the light, and you can see that the light changes color. This is because of the different colors interacting differently with each other. Like how if we put red cellophane over the light, the red cellophane will block all other colors from passing through it, only letting the red light go through. This is the same for other colors of cellophane. That's all for my experiment, and I hope you learned something.